send this to typesetting. Okay, so here we are. We've decided that we're going to send this accepted article into typesetting. So how do we do that? It's pretty easy, really. So we will go over here.
We're not seeing that part of your screen.
Can you see this where it says peer review and publishing?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go over to publishing. And we're going to go to here. We're going to go to new. And we're going to go to typesetting request. And this is like one of these things that's kind of frustrating. Rather than enter everything kind of with data from the article itself, I would highly suggest doing it from the system. And to do that, you need to click this little thing that's highlighted that says import it here. It doesn't really have these listed out by in reverse order, which is pretty frustrating. What I do is I just copy and paste the title, and we'll just do this one since it's up. So now we're going to send this off for typesetting. And so here is, we're drawing from the correct version. So this is the main article file. You're not going to want to send the track changes or response to reviewers. Obviously, that's for us. What I do is I add the biographies as written as a supplementary attachment. And then you're also going to want to add the tables and figures as a supplementary attachment as well. Then you're going to hit finish. And it's going to take you to this step. So it's in progress, which means that you have to confirm everything that's already kind of picked up in there. The first thing is you check the title, make sure that came through appropriately. Sometimes authors will like accidentally make, a preposition capitalized. You just need to fix that. For the running title, we generally always keep the title the same here as it is here. So just running title in the PDF, just say use article title. This is the abstract. Sometimes it does not grab the abstract. So you just go into where you just go into the online listing for the article in like a new, you just keep it open in a different, this is the second version of the article here. Just keep this open in a separate tab so you can look at it if you need to. Going back. The next piece is to generate the lead. Oftentimes you can do this really easy by just grabbing the first sentence of the abstract, because it just kind of tells like what the article is about. This worked out so well. It's like 28 words, and it fits great. This is the automatic cross ref here there, because there was that issue. We'll get that sorted. Publication date, we're sending it off today. Let's make it like normally like a weekday, however, as opposed to a Sunday. And then you can search for an image. This is a pretty good database of articles. We're going to go into like wearable technologies. Let's see if what they have, just can kind of look at different things. This is generic. Sometimes I like to avoid people being shown. Managed sections, just check Boston Congress, obviously 2025 present. the issue right now. Just keep it not assigned to an issue, and we can we can assign these at any time. This is really nice. It's already pulled the keywords from the document itself. This is our copyright license because we are open source. And this is the article type. We can go over here and hit done. We're going to go to authors and contributors. It already has them automatically here because this is drawn from the original contribution. So you can go over here. Sometimes I do check these to make sure nothing's super strange. And then on to the article files. And this is that whole process we looked at before. This is you just make sure that we're making sure we didn't get the one that's track changes. We have the tables and figures. And I like to give them a note about, when we have tables and figures, please add making sure that, it's incorporated into the document itself so folks don't have to download the tables and figures separately. We can have it as a separate download as well, which is just a nice feature to have. And then we're done. We don't have any additional things to add. There's no funding or anything associated with this piece. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then you just send the request. You can check it one more time. One thing to note, you have to click here or it's not going to be sent. And then you can track it as it moves forward. So,